Well, hello. I have a very magical feeling around me right now, and I know what it's from. It's because in a few days, or less than a week, I believe, there's going to be a huge transition cosmically. Um, we're going to be in the age of Aquarius, so holy shit is right. I'm freaking out. I'm really excited, and it's an unavoidable transformation is what's going to happen. And this last Scorpio new moon um, kicked my ass. Oh my god, it got me good, like really good. It was a transformation that I could not. I let it happen, and I was in so much pain. It was unbelievable, the emotional pain I was in, and I went with it, and I didn't fight it, and oh my god, I feel so good now. Like having done that, I let go of so much. And this is going to be like that on steroids. It's going to be a transformation whether you like it or not. And I like transformations, so it's good for me. Someone like me who likes change, and I didn't used to be that way, but now I'm like, bring it on, let's. I want to just constantly be growing. I don't ever want to feel stagnant again, and I've been stagnant for 10 years. Just in my spiritual body, I was running so hard, and in my earth body, I guess, my outward life, I was so stagnant, and I know that most of this is my fault where I've ended up, and on earth, like, I know I should have left my family long ago and lived up to my values and done the hard thing and walked away from people that I shouldn't have been around, even though they're family. I should have been an adult and said, no, I'm going to deal with the stalking and the monitoring that happens, and the smear campaign, and I should have dealt with all of it. That's what happens when you leave my family. It's like leaving a cult. I should have dealt with all that, but I didn't. And it bit me in the ass later on because I was more invested and tangled up with them. My son's father. I'm fully aware that I should have left earlier. And him trying to kill me was completely avoidable. It was avoidable. I could have just left earlier and not let it get to the point where it did, but I didn't because I knew how hard it'd be. I knew how hard it would be to leave someone like that. The smear campaign was one of the most painful things I've ever been through, and it's not over. I know it's still going. They still smear my name all over the place, but guess what? I don't fucking care. But I should have left. That doesn't matter. I should have left sooner. I know that. I'm not just a victim in all this. I know that I had power to leave sooner and be more in alignment with my values, not just with my son's father, not just with my family, but just all around in life. I chose not to do things that were really hard. I avoided them purposefully to make my life easier, and it turned into so much suffering in the end. And I want to always collaborate with the universe, and I think suffering is like a huge part of that. I want to always be talking to the universe and it talking back to me, and suffering is just a part of it. It's part of life, and it's part of getting to where the universe wants you to go. And that I always want to go to the devil reversed. Beautiful. I'm not chained to the world anymore. I'm not chained to people. I'm not chained to people having a certain view of me. I'm not chained to anything except the universe and the relationship I have with my son and the universe. But my son and I are kind of one, so I feel like it's weird to even say that it's a set. We're one. He's still four. He's still just we're one right now. He still hasn't figured out that he's an individual quite yet. So, and it's just a different. He's my SUN. He's my what keeps me alive. He's my world. But, and I'm what keeps him alive. It's the opposite sex parent that makes the biggest difference in anyone's life. So I take that really seriously, and forever and always, I'm going to be the biggest deal to him in his life until he finds a beautiful woman that treats him like a king. I'm the most important thing, and I'm preparing him for that and making him man enough to be able to have like the most beautiful woman he could ever dream up that worships him. That's what I'm building him up for. But anyway, I'm a little bit tangible. I apologize, I'm symptomatic, but Yeah, I'm no longer chained to these things that have been holding me down, and I've been allowing to hold me down. And that's what I think the universe wanted me to know through all of this pain and strife is you, Tia. You, Tia. You had the power to get out of it, and you chose not to. I'm not a victim. I don't think I'm a victim. Of course, I'm a victim of a crime. I'm a victim of a smear campaign. I'm a victim of stalking. Yeah, but I don't think me as a person as a victim. I don't think that way at all. I'm trying to remember the last time I did. I don't know. My memory's so bad. I don't think that way. I don't think that way. I just don't think I've been able to verbalize a lot of what I feel, and because of, my brain and stuff. And I don't feel, at this time in my life, I don't feel like a victim. I don't. I feel like misunderstood, but I don't care. I don't care. I feel like a lot of people are in competition with me. And it's bizarre because I don't give a fuck who wins or who's better than me or who's worse than me. I don't look at life like that. I look at who has more information that I want to know. Like if you're doing better than me, there are homeless people on the street that are doing better than me in certain areas. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't look at people like that. Like I want to know what you know. Teach me something if you have something I want to know. I don't look at them as like, and if they have a skill that I think is kick ass, I'm just gonna go learn it. Like in my head, I'm like, how does that not make sense to people? Like, go learn the skill if you're jealous. And that's what a hater is, a jealous person. It is a person at competition with another person. That is literally what that is. So if you're obsessed with someone and you're sitting there saying, I'm not obsessed, you're hyper focused on someone, learn what they know that you are so interested in. Like, develop a skill. Stop being lazy and blaming it on them. It's so bizarre. Like, my haters, I used to care and be like, why? I know why. I had another hater on my YouTube the other day that was like trying to hate on me, saying that I'm similar to Amber Heard in looks and personality. First of all, looks. Oh my God, thank you, because everyone knows she's gorgeous. Thank you. But second of all, it was a friend of a guy that I exposed as a cheater on the internet. He was pretty upset about it, I imagine, but you shouldn't have asked me for topless pictures just a month before you were going to get married and I was engaged. And fuck yeah, I bitched him out and I said something on the internet a year ago, less than that, like 8 months ago. I made a joke on the internet about it. Oh no, yeah, I released my thing. I said his name in that Aquarius video. Maybe don't do that type of stuff, and I won't say your name on the internet and expose you as a cheater. Maybe don't. I still have the text messages, I wouldn't say it if I didn't have proof. And I got a hater there talking to me, saying that I'm similar to Amber Heard in personality. Have you met me? And if you did, it was 10 years ago. Have you changed in 10 years? And was I ever an Amber Heard? Are you fucking kidding me? 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I opened a business that was just for men. I helped open that just to lift up the men in my community. Do you see Amber Heard on the internet talking about how shit women are these days and trying to lift up the male community the way that I have? Doing my tiny piece of the puzzle, like lifting up men as best as I can because I'm on this earth and I want to leave it better than I found it. Do you see her doing that? What a stupid thing to say. They immediately, deleted it, but I was just, and I went into the story. I was like, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it then. Like, why would he say that? Let's figure that out. And they immediately deleted it. Yeah, and it was disappointing. I had to walk away from a life that could have been very full on the outside, but would have been completely meaningless to me on the inside. I was walking away from a lot of full cups. My mom was offering to buy me a house. I said, fuck no. No, I'm not. No, she came up on some money within the past 10 years. And she's bought a bunch of my siblings' houses or helped them with down payments. And she was going to do that for me. And she pretty much told me, bow down or you're not getting a house. And I said, no, I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to live a life where I'm not in alignment with my values because I won't be happy. Yeah, I'll have a home. I'll have a house I don't even own. I wouldn't even own the house and I'd be under my mom's thumb. Why would I want to do that as an adult? I'm an adult. My siblings are cool with that. That's fine. I'm not cool with that. I don't want to be under my mom's thumb when I'm 34 years old. That makes no sense to me. Um, yeah, and this is also like a card of walking away from anything. I'm walking away from so much right now, and this Pluto energy going into Aquarius, oh, I feel out of breath talking about it. Energetically, it is killing it, dude. I'm so excited. It's killing all things that I don't want. It's making me transform in ways that I cannot do for myself and that I used to not be able to. I feel like I can now. I feel like I can. There's so much movement in this energy right now, really fast movement, and I used to make pain push me forward because I was too scared to do anything, you know? I was too scared, but then I ended up causing myself more pain in the long run. So I think I've learned, like, go with it, dude. I've always wanted to be like water, more like a water sign, and I know I am a water sign. I'm a Cancer, but I have more fire in my chart than I have water, and I'm that's a very fixed way to be, and I've allowed um, I've allowed fear to rule my world and pain to push me forward, and I now want. I'm not perfect. I know I still have a brain disorder. I know like things are going to not be as great as they are right now at this very moment, but this very moment I am savoring and I am so happy that I get to have it, and I'm just taking up every bit of it because I know it's not always going to be this way, and it's okay. I'm not losing a bunch. I'm not gaining a bunch. I'm just going with the flow. I've been fighting the tide of life my entire life, dude. My entire life, and I'm done. I am done, dude. I know I'll get sick certain points. I know I'll have, certain things happen to me, but I'm just done fighting the tide. And I feel so good that pain isn't going to be pushing me forward. My inspiration to be alive is going to push me forward. I never thought I'd say that shit in my fucking life. To be alive. I've never wanted to be alive. Ever. Not since I was 7 years old. And before that, I don't think I could verbalize that. But since I was 7, I wanted to die. I verbalized, like, I want to die. And that just, I don't feel that way anymore. If that's what is in the cards, that's what's in the cards. But I'm inspired by myself and my strength and my resiliency. I'm inspired by the kindness that I've received in the past 4 months. In such a dark place, I had a couple of people reach out and just change my world with their kindness. All the mean stuff didn't change my world. The kindness did, and it truly inspired me. The mean, cruel stuff that has been happening to me is just so boring to me. I'm just like, it's so just energetically low, it's low vibrations, if you know anything about vibration and stuff and frequencies, and it's just on a low frequency. It doesn't take much thought to be a cruel person, but to be kind and to like live in light, that's a huge deal. And I've been so inspired by certain people, and they know who they are, and oh my god, you guys have just killed it with me. You've killed so many bad things that I didn't need in my life, and ways of thinking. Just being you guys, you've changed my entire outlook on the world. And I hope that I can do that for someone someday. And I hope that I've done that for someone maybe once in my life. That would be amazing because I want to work in light and, just I want to be what you guys were to me someday. I would love that. Even to you guys would be great, but to anyone. Seeking personal closure. The world, my old self is dead. The world reverse. My old self is completely dead. It is dead. And on the 20th, when 21st, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, it's gonzo, dude. It's gone. And that is so fucking cool. That is so cool. A huge transformation is happening. I got no closure with a lot of the people that have done horrible things to me, but I do not need it. I truly thought I needed it. I don't. I'm so more than okay, dude. I have truly collaborated with the universe. Truly. Through suffering, I allowed the universe to push me where it wanted me to go. And I love myself. I truly love myself. I know I'm a good person. And I'm just excited to get my tribe going and like meet the people that I need to meet. And at the end of the month, I'm going to be meeting my Aquarius. And not old Aquarius, new Aquarius. and he's incredibly kind to me, and he's like authored books on spirituality and metaphysics, and it's just like my dream man. He's my dream man, but he's also a big gnarly biker. Like I don't know where he came from, but I am like this close to just packing up Dodge and being like, let's go, even though I'm not gonna do that. He is amazing, amazing, and super successful and on earth, and like truly successful inside. Like he has really worked on himself as a person. And for an Aquarius, he is so mature, he is grounded, he is everything I've ever loved about an Aquarius and that I've dreamt with being. He's everything and more. And he's also things I didn't know I needed. Like, I honestly, he blows my mind. And I've been talking to him for like 5 months, but in the past couple months, we've been taking it seriously. And like, holy shit, dude, I think I found my person, which is so fucking cool. It's so cool. And he's kind to me. He's so kind to me. And he's just, I think I found, like, I'm literally meeting him just a few days after Age of Aquarius starts for another 21 years, in Pluto. And that is how cool the universe made it work like that. To just be like, hey, are you confused? Here you go. And I know what's happening. I know that he's going to change my life in some way. He already has. So whether we're together romantically or not, he's going to change my life someday. I think he already has, but it's just in process still. He's changing me in positive ways, and something amazing is going to happen because he's in my life. I know that, and just intuitively I know it, and so does he. So, like, today we had a synchronicity. I sent a picture to him at 555, and I said, oh, 555, that's a transformational energy. And he's like, boom, he's got a 555 tattoo. Shit like that. I know the universe has been speaking to us through each other's synchronicities. And you can go ahead and not believe that. That's fine. But we believe it. And I'm really excited. Oh. Empress energy, as usual. Oh my god. I love this. And I got the swords, the Ten of Swords reversed. I've seen it so many times. I'm okay now. My Empress energy is always here. He brings me into my Empress energy like nobody's business. Just talking to him, seeing his face, and having long conversations brings me into an energy I didn't know existed in myself. And truly, like, my divine feminine, I've already had it, but he brings it to a level I did not know existed. And I bring his masculine up to a level he didn't know existed. And he's like older than me, and he's had spiritual experiences I've never had, and he's there spiritually, like he's way above me, and I'm so interested in him. I would never hate on someone like that. I want to know him. Plus he's fucking hot and he's a gnarly biker, so my life is about to change for the better, and I know there are going to be people trying to ruin it. I know that, and that's okay. That's okay. I know you guys are in pain and you're not using it to get you forward. You're fighting it, and that's really hard. So you're focusing on things you probably shouldn't be focusing on. But I wish you the best in that, and I just hope that you get to where you want to go, wherever that is. Wherever that is. That last one. Diligence. I will have diligence in the people that I deal with and what I allow in my energy field, that's for sure. Yeah, this can also be like the card of passion. I'm very passionate right now. Authenticity. This jumped out at me as well. I don't think this is in reversed. Energetically, this is not in reversed. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Earthly, success, wealth, abundance, everything you ever wanted it to be. If I'm diligent and I keep my passion up, if I don't, it's going to be this. It's going to be the dark side of all of those things. And I don't want that, because I know I'm going to be successful. I know that. There's a person like me can't not do that because of how hard I work. But even sick, I'm gonna be okay. Successful is also objective, though, you guys. So, but yeah, this is saying abundance. 10 right before the majors. This is like the end of a road. That's where I'm going, and into eternal. I'm manifesting it. This is crazy. These two are counterparts, and I believe that I found my counterpart, and I believe that he's gonna rocket me into a new age in my life, and Age of Aquarius is coming for me personally and in the world, and I'm so fucking excited. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. So everybody have a wonderful day. Study this card. Good one.